Yeah, we're back, on the right track. We keeps like my backpack, I carried on my back, move in the head, never do we back. Tell them that we back, tell them that we back, back on the track.
Hey, Scott Sarin.
What's going on?
The Human Weapon got a heavyweight title shot. How are you feeling about that?
It's a tremendous honor. I'm fresh off an injury. I'm back feeling almost 100%, and I really think I got a good shot tonight. Right here in Uniontown, PA, my hometown. Right where I grew up. All 20 years of my life, I'm gonna win my first world heavyweight title. This is gonna be a great night. For everyone in this building, they are about to witness history in the making. Because I'm the Human Weapon, and it don't get better than that.
In the Pittsburgh area, for you. For you.
UCW Fakes, a men's gifts and jewelry. Give them a call, 724-437-5055, or visit their location at 66 D Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, PA. On August 27th and 28th, be a part of history as UCW and the Italian American Heritage Festival presents the first ever Dominic DeNucci Wrestling Heritage Cup Tournament. 16 men, 2 days, 1 tournament. August 27th and 28th in downtown Uniontown, the Italian American Heritage Festival and the Dominic DeNucci Wrestling Heritage Cup Tournament. Go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com for more information on this free event. UCW thanks to IndieMessageBoard.com for all its support. And remember, you want information on wrestling in the tri-state area? Go to the IndieMessageBoard.com. Welcome to UCW DDTV. I'm your host, Stefan Deborah, Wrestling Fans. We're starting you off with a banger here. Oh my goodness! A banger. We're starting you off with a kick to the head. The Xtremist Skelton. A super kick to the head of Rebecca Payne. Now he's going after Rebecca Payne. And Wrestling Fans, this is for the UCW Women's Championship. Wow. Uncensored trophy. The spokesmodel for Uncensored, Jazmyn. She's no wrestler, but she's the UCW Women's Champion thanks to Adonis and members of Uncensored. Like I said, she's no wrestler, but she's in a ring with with UCW's, I want to say, in my opinion, the toughest wrestler in UCW. I've seen Jazmyn take more beatings and worse beatings than other men in this area. But I'm telling you, wrestling fans, Jazmyn is no wrestler. And I haven't even mentioned that Rebecca's hands are tied behind her back. I can't believe this, wrestling fans. But it's the opening match here on UCW DDTV. And you see the Xtremist Jesse Skelton, the boyfriend of Jazmyn, standing outside the ring, seeing what he was able to do to Rebecca Payne just a couple of moments ago. And I'm telling you this, wrestling fans, Jazmyn, she has no training whatsoever. I just can't believe this, that this is actually happening here. Christopher Adonis, even though Jazmyn has no training, Jazmyn is no wrestler. She is the spokesmodel of Uncensored. The odds are against Rebecca right now. She has to deal with, yes, the Xtremist on the outside. Her hands are tied behind her back. And I'm kind of speechless here because I just can't believe that Krista Payne is letting this match take place, and what a DDT! Jazmyn just pulled off the DDT on Rebecca Payne. And you see she's complaining to the referee. She doesn't understand why the match isn't over yet, but hey, she's in a ring with, in my opinion, the toughest wrestler in UCW history. And she's a female. And I'm like, hey, that said a lot for Rebecca, because we've had some tough individuals here at UCW. But I'm just shocked here. You see Jazmyn pulling Rebecca by the hair. Right now, she's just taunting. Oh my goodness. Knee to the gut. I think I've seen Salt. Ooh! Wasn't the best Bulldog, but for a spokesmodel, what can you say? She did her best, and she still accepted she wasn't able to get the 3 count. And you can see Jesse seems to be a little ticked off here. Rebecca has her girls backing her up. And you see Rebecca, the only thing she can use is her legs right now. I'm telling you, wrestling fans, Rebecca Payne. And if the rumors are true, Christopher Adonis told Rebecca that if she loses this match, she must retire. And so the odds are really stacked. Okay, they're not rumors, it's true. Christopher Adonis told Rebecca Payne that if she what? If she loses this match, she must retire? Okay, Rebecca Payne, she has a lot going against her right now, but she's still fighting. And you can see Nikki Nichols and Shelby, they're on the outside with Rebecca. And Jesse Skelton is still getting involved in this match. Referee Steve warning Jesse. Wait a minute, Jesse, he jumps in the ring. What's going on here? Where's Steve Berg? I mean, come on, Steve Berg. What's he doing? He's waiting, Steve. Oh my! Extreme measures! No, this can't. Are you kidding me? He just hit Rebecca with extreme measures in the middle of the ring. Are you kidding me? Steve Berg. Steve Berg just counted the 3? I am shocked. Wrestling fans, I am shocked. We just seen a complete travesty here in UCW, here on UCW DDTV. And if it's true, Rebecca Payne's going to have to retire. We got to get to a break. Wrestling fans, we'll be right back. Undisputed Championship Wrestling is sponsored by the Edge Tattoos in Hawthorne, PA. Dial 724-437-0756 to schedule your appointment and tell them the U sent you.
Why am I Mr. UCW? Sarin, and I am UCW. Well, look at this. Oh my
Saturday, September 3rd, UCW returns to South Cartersville, PA with Night to Remember 2, bell time 7 o'clock. Our main event, it's all on the line. War Games, Uncensored versus Team Undisputed. 5-on-5 steel cage match. Skywalkers, Sarin, Sykes, Anthony, Scar. Crazy Shay versus G-Raver. ACW title match, Ryan McGrath versus Adam Cole. Jazmyn takes on Sugar Steve Flash. Chambers, Griffin, and Cross takes on Velma, Rage, and Tommy Lawrence. Cupid's Lounge with special guest and wild cards. The Uprising takes on Nick Mayer and Dan Sandwich. And hardcore legend Axel Rotten takes on Prodigy. UCW presents Night to Remember 2. Saturday, September 3rd, bell time 7 o'clock at the South Cartersville Volunteer Fire Department. Get your tickets. UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com.
Claiming to be the legitimate son of Adrian Adonis, okay? Yeah, maybe Adrian Adonis' daughters are saying that, but tonight with Stevie Stylez is about one thing, and that's winning. He's not. He is not.
Refer to Adrian Adonis as Adrian. Wait,
He's not.
who the hell is he?
He's not Christopher Adonis. I'm relative of Adrian Adonis, Christopher Adonis. Oh, well, maybe not, because if it was WrestleMania 3, he'd be losing a freaking hair contest. He'd have his hair shaved into the ring. This is nobody here in this company.
He is too. He's a jackass.
Are you kidding?
He's a jackass.
You just push those guys out of my way. And you guys are coming in here in the ring. 3-on-3. Show up.
That's why I hope Adonis never returns so he can kick his teeth down his throat. That's what I'm hoping.
So, I hope so. There's our time.
Uncensored's not going to get involved tonight because now we got me, Maniac Killer, Sugar Steve Flash, and Justin Van at commentary. He's in there, but we're saying the Russell gets in the
And now, on the ropes, Christopher Adonis, a relative of Adrian Adonis. Oh, hopefully he doesn't hit the player hater, one of his finishing moves, and now he takes the finger again. The shoulder of Stevie Stylez being worked on intensely, and now the second shoulder, both shoulders. Adonis is not gonna let up. It's not gonna be a big versus Jason James, or we can talk about a story of a guy coming into his own from years and years of wanting to probably show himself. No, this is Stevie Stylez who has shown himself in recent years. Playboy Stevie Stylez. Oh my gosh, there's the clothesline. The one and only Christopher Adonis, the Heartbreaker himself. 2 count and death threat to UCW, and he's here. But here comes the neck breaker. Goodness gracious. Look out, there's the best line. 1, 2, 2 count all that he gets. And Adonis with a kick. He's right back on him. And that's the neck breaker. And that's going to ground in Joey B, because you can't come back from that neck breaker. And you gotta be kidding.
Stevie Stylez got that atomic drop.
Atomic drop.
And that's uncensored.
Sure, he ran away from me. So that's it. No, 2 count. I had to walk away. You had to walk away. You couldn't stand in the ring with TJ Sykes. Why did you walk away? Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Somebody call the Adonis family heir estate, because he's doing them an injustice, in my opinion, by putting Stevie Stylez in that move.
Boy, it was coming in hot.
He says that the daughters of Adrian Adonis do consider him a brother. For what? For what? For aligning with pretty ugly? Cosmo Crowd. Stevie Stylez is coming back.
Crowd, so bad they must
No, he's coming back. No way. You gotta be kidding me. She's a freaking wing.
ripped that carpet right up from underneath Playboy.
Oh, you got smacked
Oh,
on
you
that.
saw that one.
Now, I would have done a jackass move like that.
No, but you would have tried. You would have tried for a long time.
No more.
just got fucked up, bricked out, and here it is.
Adonis is on. It's rock and roll here. Into the corner again.
And it's gonna be forced.
Even Sugar Steve yelling one more.
Here we go.
One punch is in the face. Come on, the three.
The crowd is coming alive.
Playboy deserves this, but come on, this is not legal. That's a close miss. Oh yeah. He's letting it happen. He's on shot the camera. That's what he's doing.
And it's all done.
That's a hot playboy right there.
That's right out of your Playboy still low.
Playboy.
1, 2, no way! Adonis has got nowhere to go! Oh, there it is, 1 on the left, oh, set up, that's not, that's gonna get loose! The crowd is coming unglued! We are about to see Playboy Stevie style! Oh no! Player hater! He hit it! Christopher Adonis has taken Stevie Stylez out. I can't believe we have this sad of a moment in UCW.
Oh, Stevie's foot's on the rope. Stevie's foot's on the rope. The ref finally realized it.
There's a foot on the rope, referee. Player hater. And then restart the match. The final shot. And there it is.
UCW is sponsored by the Uniontown Appliance Depot. For sales and service, call Scott at 724-208-5961 or at 724-570-6877 and tell them that you sent you.
Chill is what you better do before I make a mess of you. Different breed, you ain't built like me, plus I'm better too. I'm beheading you, chicken head. Run around like a chicken with his head cut off, terminate your legs. Now all that's left is torso, body cut the more so. Pretty murder scene, you think I was Andy Warhol. You don't want no war, no. See how fast I changed from the 412 to the camouflage wardrobe. Still selling bootlegs, I'm packaged up with barcode. Leave your shirt red like a St. Louis Cardinal.
UCW presents Sports Entertainment Exclusives, the official online radio show of UCW. Every Thursday night from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on blogtalkradio.com/Sports Entertainment Exclusives. We're back with our main event here on UCW DDTV. Wrestling fans, I am still in shock from what I just witnessed in our opening match. And you see the UCW Women's Champion Jazmyn on the outside, the uncensored spokesmodel. And her boyfriend, the UCW World Champion, the Xtremist Skelton. And I hope Scott Sarin kicks his ass right now, because what they did to Rebecca Payne, that was incredible. It almost brought me to tears, because one of the hardest workers in UCW history must retire because she was screwed by uncensored Skelton and Jazmyn. So kick their ass, Scott. Do it for us. Do it for the people who support UCW. Take that championship away from Skelton. I mean, what we seen earlier, it was just despicable. I just can't believe it. Well, anyway, we're going to get into this match, because I believe Scott Sarin, he has the weight of the world on his shoulders right now, because the fans expect him to beat Skelton for his UCW championship. The odds could be against him as well. I mean, we seen Stevie Stylez defeat Christopher Adonis just a few moments ago, but this is for the UCW Championship. Scott Sarin is already the American champion. But oh my goodness, Skelton, what a vicious super kick, and Scott goes down quickly. Scott, the American champion, and that title was not on the line in this match. But it will be at Night to Remember Skywalker. Yes, Skywalkers, and more information we'll have for that within the next couple of weeks. But right now we want to stick to this as Jesse Skelton is just having his way with Scott Sarin right now. The wrestling fans, you want more information on Night to Remember as Jesse goes for his cover here. 1, 2, oh! See, Jesse seemed to be very upset. He wasn't able to get the 3 count. He's back right on top of Scott again. Jesse the veteran. But if you want more information on Night to Remember, go to UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com. 5-on-5, 4-game steel cage match. It's all on the line. Yes, UCW, DCW, uncensored, everything. It's all on the line at Night to Remember. September 3rd as Jesse continues to work on Scott's leg. Scott, he has a martial arts background, so you know the kid likes to use his legs. Jesse taking, hey, one of the human weapons away. Anyway. You see Jesse with the knees. He's just grinding that knee into Scott's knee. Bone on bone. And you hear Scott screaming. And what's Jesse setting him up for now? Oh my goodness. Just throws his leg right into that ring post. And he's still working on the leg of Scott. As you see the uncensored spokesmodel, former UCW spokesmodel, Jazmyn. Jesse is bringing it tonight here on UCW DDTV in front of this full house. The crowd, you can tell, they really don't like Jesse too much. And what does he say? Oh my goodness, this is going to be painful. The figure 4 wrapped around the steel post. Scott Sarin, this kid is in pain here. I don't think Scott's going to be able to make it much longer on those legs because Jesse, he's pretty much used that steel post to his advantage. He's going for the cover. 2. Steve Berg. Steve Berg hasn't been on his game tonight, I see. You see Jesse, I think he's agreeing with me here. I really don't like agreeing with Jesse too much these days, but hey, it is what it is. He's going right back to the leg of Scott. Half Boston Crab. Scott is close to that rope, and he was able to get to it. I think Jesse's a little upset with himself that he had pulled to the middle of the ring and tried that move. But he's going right back to Scott. Jesse, the 6-year veteran, UCW World Champion, leader of Uncensored. And Scott's going for a cover. Uh-oh. And Jesse's back. Oh my goodness. What an elbow. I think he's going back to that leg. That's the smart move. UCW World Champion Jesse Skelton. Like I said, 6-year vet, he knows what he's doing. This is one of these type of kids who was told he could never be a champion, that he could never be a wrestler. And this guy will show up to shows, asking for an opportunity, and you had promoters telling him, no kid, don't put my ring together. No kid, here's a broom, sweep up. And he came to UCW, and he proved it. Taking on competitors like Sanjay Dutt and so forth. I mean, the list goes on. And Jesse Sabian, he took on Sabian in the All-Star A tournament, came came up. It was really close in that match, but hey, Jesse Skelton, this man has broken his back for these fans, and what a move by Scott. And the fans respect him. You've seen Jesse take on Payne last week. One of the most memorable matches in UCW history. And at the end of the match, the fans stood up and they clapped for Jesse Skelton, which was unbelievable. But I don't think they're going to do that here because Sarin is one of the most popular wrestlers in UCW. And I'm not saying Payne isn't, but Sarin, hey, you look around the audience and you see some t-shirts out there that says Sarin on them. Those fans are wearing it. So, but I can't wait. Night to remember. September 3rd, go to UndisputeChampionshipWrestling.com for more information. 5-on-5 War Games, steel cage match. And Scott, he's taking it to Jesse now. And Jesse goes through the ropes. 5-on-5 War Games, steel cage match. Skywalkers, Axelrod and taking on Prodigy. Yes, and it has been confirmed that Rebecca Payne must retire, and I'm being told that she will give her retirement speech at Night to Remember, and I still can't believe what we seen earlier, but don't forget, wrestling fans, get your tickets right now because these seats are filling up. I think we have pretty much 3/4 of the building full so far, and we got 2 weeks to go, so you know it's going to be full, especially with the walk-up. As these wrestlers are battling on the outside, it's Scott. He's taking Jesse back into the ring. Scott, if I was him, I would try to go for a pin on Jesse. Wait a minute. And Scott's taking advantage of a beating Jesse Skelton. When Jesse was able to recruit him, what is he setting him up for? Wait a minute! Are you kidding me? Scott set him up for the first finisher out there, wrestling fan! Oh my goodness, Scott set! He's going to win title too! Oh my!
Let me tell everybody out there in DDTV land just what you're looking at. The most athletic man in the Pittsburgh area, the UCW heavyweight champion, the Xtremist Jesse Skelton, and we are uncensored.
Everybody's been asking us, why did the four of you join up? What made it happen? We got sick of seeing guys like Scott, Sarin, Playboy, Stevie, Stylez, Payne, Maniac, Killer, Rebecca, Payne. We got sick of seeing this trash run roughshod over UCW. We all knew it had to be stopped, and there was only one way to do it. We had to come together. We had to do it because we are, without doubt, the best talent in UCW, and that means look at what we got. Can you really dispute that? We can't be stopped.
And we are uncensored.
On Saturday, September 3rd, UCW returns to South Cartersville, PA with Night to Remember 2, bell time 7 o'clock. Our main event, it's all on the line. War Games, Uncensored versus Team Undisputed. 5-on-5 steel cage match. Skywalkers, Sarin, Sight, Anthony, Skull, Crazy Shape versus G-Raver. ACW title match, Ryan McGrath versus Adam Cole. J-Root takes on Sugar Steve Flash. Chambers, Griffin, and Cross takes on Belmont Rage and Tommy Lord. Cupid's Lounge with special guest and wild cards. The Uprising takes on Nick Mayer and Dan Sandwich. And hardcore legend Axelrod takes on Prodigy. UCW presents Night to Remember 2. Saturday, September 3rd, bell time 7 o'clock at the South Cartersville Volunteer Fire Department. Get your tickets. UndisputeChampionshipWrestling.com.